My dear children, today I am telling you about first chapter and very important chapter of geography of class 5. The topic is latitudes and longitudes. They are very important. A boy, a child who studies geography is very essential. He should know about latitude and longitudes. Yes, before telling you about latitude and longitude, I will tell you the importance of latitude and longitudes. Suppose, have you seen graph paper? I think you all have seen graph paper. This is a replica of a graph paper. You see, there are two axes are there, x axis and y axis. X axis is horizontal and y axis is your vertical. And they are equispaced lines. Vertical, these are vertical as well as horizontal lines. They are equally spaced. 1 centimeter, the gap between them is 1 centimeter each. So you can locate any point. So I have written here P. This point, how can you locate it? How can you tell about this point P? If you go horizontally, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is just its foot. If you drop a perpendicular, foot lies at the sixth space, 6 centimeter from O. And if you go up, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces it is upwards in the along the y axis. So our point is known as 6, 5. 6 along the axis, 5 along the y axis. So you need both the x axis as well distance from x axis as well as distance from y axis to know the point. So similarly, exactly in the same way, these latitudes and longitudes. They are latitudes, maybe you regard these horizontal lines, and latitudes you may regard as vertical lines. This is drawn on the surface of the earth. Okay, but before discussing latitude and longitudes, I will tell you some important point about earth, our globe. You see, this is the axis of the earth. This is the earth axis of the earth, and earth rotates from west to east in this direction, like this, along this axis. This line, this also imaginary line, this line passes through the center. This is the center of the earth, joins north pole to south pole. This is called axis. Like that spin, earth is spinning like a top, it spins like this, and also this is called rotation of the earth. So this earth spins along the axis. This is called north and south pole. This is topmost point and this is the bottommost point. So earth rotates along the axis. Now you can draw some this is your imaginary line. This is called equator. This divides the earth into two equal parts. Upper one is called northern hemisphere and lower half is called southern hemisphere. So equator divides the earth into two equal parts, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. There are 19 parallel lines which are 90 lines which are parallel to equator. Okay, 90 in the northern hemisphere, 19 in the southern hemisphere, and 90 plus 90 and equator is at 0 degree latitude. So there are total number of latitudes are 181. Total number of latitudes are 181. 19 in the northern hemisphere and 19 in the southern hemisphere. So total amounts to 181. So these lines are actually imaginary lines. They are drawn on the surface of the earth and they are all parallel to the equator. But you see, this is, if you see clearly, each latitude is a circle, but it is called straight line. But anyway, you can also call it circle also. They are circles also. But you see, the longest circle is equator. As you move towards poles, North Pole or South Pole, their length goes on reducing. Their length goes on reducing. So they are not of equal length. Their length goes on reducing from equator is the maximum. As you move from equator to poles, their length goes on decreasing. So this is your latitudes. Okay, this is analogous to your x-axis. Okay. Now what are longitudes? Longitude you see here. You can say this is your 0 degree centigrade. This is a very important longitude. This is called prime meridian. This is also imaginary line. This is drawn over the surface of the earth. This is not axis. This is another 0 degree. This is drawn over the surface of the earth, and axis is drawn inside the earth. Both are imaginary. This is drawn over the earth. This is called prime meridian. I have written here prime meridian is 0 degree centigrade, and there are 180 in the eastern hemisphere and 180 in the western. This is western hemisphere and this is eastern hemisphere. So total there are 360 longitudes are there total. 180 latitudes and 360 longitudes are there. These about latitude and longitudes, all about latitude and longitude. Now I will read out some features of latitudes, but before that I will tell you there are some important latitudes. See, one I have told earlier, this equator, this is all latitudes are drawn parallel to equator. Now there are some important, very important longitude, their names are there. This is known as Tropic of Cancer. This is 23.5 degree north. 23.5 degree north lies your Tropic of Cancer. This is circle, Tropic of Cancer. This passes through India also. And if you go higher up, that towards pole, this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Towards pole, you get Arctic circle. This smaller circle. This is 66.5 degree north. This is north important because it lies in the northern hemisphere. Therefore, I have mentioned here N. And the line and the latitude which lies in southern hemisphere, that is written in capital S. SS. You see, Tropic of Capricorn lies in southern hemisphere. This is also 23.5 degree south. And Antarctic circle, just opposite to Arctic, this is Antarctic. Opposite of Cancer, this is Capricorn. Arctic, Antarctic. So this is also 66 degree south. Okay, they are very important. Later on in other chapters, I will tell about their importance. They decide your heat zones, heat belts, and many other things. We can easily go through them and we can easily understand in a better way if you consider these latitudes. Now, coming about longitude. A very important thing is there, we can know the timing of any place with the help of longitudes. This is the most important thing about longitude. We can know the time about place, time at a place with the help of longitude. Now I will tell you some important, read out some important features on your, yes. See, some features of latitudes. All latitudes are complete circles. You know, they are all complete circles. Except the North Pole and South Pole, they are points, no question arises of circles. North Pole and they are only points and they are all complete circles. They go to back also. This is the front and the back also. So it is complete circle. First feature. Second feature, the length of the latitude decreases as we move from the equator to the poles. I have already told you earlier also. The length of the latitude decreases as we move from equator to the poles. Now third is there. The latitude are located at equal distance from one another. I have told you their lines are equispaced. They are 90 latitude. They are equispaced. 90 up and 90 down. Total 181. Okay. The latitudes are parallel lines. I told you. Hence they do not cross or meet each other. And there are 90 latitudes to the north of the equator and 90 to the south of the equator. In total, there are 181 latitudes, including the equator at 0 degree 0 degree. Now, if you about meridians of longitude or longitudes, we can see the vertical lines on a globe or a map are called meridians. These all are called meridians or longitudes. Okay, these imaginary lines run from North Pole to South Pole, crossing the parallels of latitude. They cross each other like this. Latitude and longitude gives combinedly, if you combine together, then they give the location of a place. So there is one important longitude that is known as prime meridian that lies at 0 degree, and this is Royal Observatory at Greenwich situated. Royal Observatory at Greenwich, which is situated near London. All world time is located from this, recorded from this. This is known as GMT or Greenwich Mean Time. These are the importance of longitude. Now, very important calculation I will do for you. You know, the Earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Now, we can say this: Earth moves in this way. Earth moves from west to east. So, how much time does it take? You know, 24 hours for covering 360 degree. There are 360 longitudes. That takes 24 hours to complete one rotation, and 60 into 24. 60 into 24. That means minutes. 60 into 24, that is 1440 minutes. The Earth takes to complete one rotation, but in this 440 minutes it rotates by 360 degrees, because there are 360 longitudes. So 360 degree is equivalent to 1440 minutes. For 1 degree rotation, the Earth takes, for 1 degree, Earth takes 1440 upon 360. This comes out to 4 minutes. So, to cross 1 degree, to rotate 1 degree, Earth takes 4 minutes. So, we can tell the time of any place with the help of this. Okay. So, we have to multiply the longitude and longitude to get the time at a place with respect to Greenwich Mean Time. I will tell you in other class in a detailed way. So, my topic is finished today. Okay.